Hi Pisces, Pisces placements. Welcome to Pisces Tarot Advice and welcome to your daily reading. Hope you're doing well. So we're going to have a look and see what's going on for you. Keep in mind this could be past, present, future events. Take messages as they resonate. Now, of course, anything to fit. One sec. I don't edit my videos, so just bear with. Most I'll do is pause it, to be honest. Alright, the Queen of Wands flew out. I think I got them all. Well, the Ace of Wands flew out. The Queen of Wands is the one that flipped over in the deck and caused every other card to go flying. So the Queen of Wands could be some sort of troublemaker for you at this time. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Someone could get you all fired up with the Ace of Wands. Now, whether that's in a passionate way or just angry. All right. So let's see what's going on for Pisces placements at the time they find this video. What do they need to know for their highest good? Okay, seriously. Four of Swords. I get if that's the case to sleep on it or to pause before you speak with the Ace of Swords. When it comes to this person, I feel like you could be dealing with someone where things could escalate very easily with this person and it turn into something really nasty. And it doesn't have to. All right, so let's see. For Pisces placements, what do they need to know at the time they find this? Okay. Check out your weekly, guys, if you haven't already. I feel that was a pretty important message. Yesterday's reading was pretty cool as well. Very positive. All right, so let's see. This is the Edgar Allan Poe tarot deck, for those of you who don't know and want to know. Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So the Three of Cups talks about other people in our lives, community, society, community events, friends, family, more friends than family. Okay, with the Three of Cups. All right. Any sort of club you're part of, any sort of community you're part of, neighbors. Okay, current situation. We have the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy, mother figure. Could be a significant person in your life or a significant other. Could be boss, manager, okay, higher up. It doesn't have to be a female, but more often than not it is. But with general readings, like I said, don't get stuck on gender or signs. As energy, this talks about Venus energy, love and abundance, growth, expansion, attention. Now the Empress with the Three of Cups, the Empress stands apart. The Empress stands out in a crowd. So maybe that's what's going on here. And the Queen of Wands could be someone who's jealous. In the challenge position, we have the Two of Wands. So being at a crossroads, being offered something, you're considering some sort of shift, change, departure. It feels like, for example, where you're being offered a promotion at work and your coworkers have an issue with it, okay, or they may be jealous, or they may be, talking about it, like, why did Pisces get it and not me or someone else? Or for those of you, you have a decision to make regarding some sort of doing something different, doing something else, or some sort of departure. Because of community, whether that means you have an opportunity to join a new community or you want to leave a community, and that's why you're looking at, okay, where can I go from here? On the mind, we have Justice, an important decision you're making or an important decision that is being made. This could be something official, something legal, something cascaded from execs, higher ups, government. And the Foundation, Two of Cups. Yep. Pisces, I feel like you're getting some sort of big offer, big opportunity, huge praise that comes with more opportunity. And it's just for you. And I feel like and it's something where it would elevate you. You would stand up from a crowd. You would leave a team. You would be in charge of a team. Or you'd step into the spotlight somehow. And I feel like you're worried about what other people are going to say, or worried about what they're going to think. or worried about what they're saying behind your back. Now for others of you, we'll see what other cards we get, but for others of you, I'm seeing you being welcomed into a new team, welcomed into a new community, a new neighborhood. And it's just a time of celebration. So let's see. In the recent past, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Now with the Knight of Pentacles here, this tells you that you put in a lot of work, and you know this already, Pisces. You know everything you've done, you know all the work you've put in, all the late nights and long hours. And the Empress is someone recognizing that, recognizing you, and offering you this, whatever it is, right? It could be contract with justice. For others of you, this is something that you've put together. So either a plan, a strategy, business plan, some sort of presentation pack, some sort of file or a folder to review. Okay, the Empress with justice could be the person that has to review. Okay, and maybe if you're waiting for that decision to come through, I feel like it's going to be favorable for you. Yeah, look, King of Pentacles. You're going from the Knight to the King. So this is elevation, okay? The Empress is being plucked out of the Three of Cups. And the Knight of Pentacles is becoming the King of Pentacles. Okay, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is growth, expansion, elevation, okay? Recognition. Now, if you're worried about what other people are going to say or think, I mean, to be honest with you, Pisces, who cares? You did the work. The Knight of Pentacles is here. This isn't a fluke. This isn't something that just landed in your lap. Now, if other people don't know all the work that you've put behind this, and they're talking out of their behinds, well, that's a them problem. You owe these people no explanation, okay? But for others of you, this just looks like something you've been working on. It involves you partnering up with someone or something. You've put in the work. You've put in the presentation, submitted everything, blah, blah. It's being reviewed. The decision is coming in, and you're being approved. You're getting the money. You're getting the grant. You're getting the job, the promotion, the business loan, the mortgage. Or, you know, the person, if you're reaching out to someone, they're coming back to you. It's very reciprocal. It's very mutual, whether that's business related or even romantic. And for those of you, if you're now joining a new team or meeting someone's friends and family, being introduced into a new group, this is telling you don't worry about it, Pisces. I do feel like there may be something here where maybe you're uncomfortable with the spotlight because you're the new shiny toy that everyone's going to be talking about for a while. Maybe you're under a bit more intense scrutiny than what you are comfortable with. You know, everybody's, even if it's nice and everyone's coming up to you and saying welcome, and, you know, tell us a little bit about yourself. When you have to do that for 50 times in a day, I get it. It can be a bit much. But it's still a happy occasion. Do you see what I'm saying? All right, let's get more information. So with the Empress in the current situation, we have the Chariot, so Cancer energy. And again, this is promotion, elevation, victory energy. Standing out. With the Two of Wands as the challenge, we have Temperance. Yeah, I feel like that's what gives you pause. If you've been trying to please people, or if you're always mindful of, you know, well, I'm always careful what I say, and I'm always careful what I do. I don't want to upset anybody. Or I don't want to rock the boat, okay, with Temperance. I just want to keep things peaceful, copacetic, even if that means keeping yourself small. Maybe that's something you've done, okay? And if that's the case, Pisces, that's beautiful that you even think of that, but to be very honest with you and from experience, you're always going to upset somebody. No matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, no matter how careful you are, you're always going to be the bad guy in someone else's story at some point in time. And it's really important that we learn to just make our peace with that and figure out what is really relevant to us, what is true, not true, and how much we care about things that have nothing to do with us or other people's perceptions of us. Because no matter how hard we try to choose our words and to come across a certain way, you know, to just make sure everybody just understands or doesn't get upset or whatever, people see what they are capable of seeing or ready to see. Okay, so keep that in mind. With justice on the mind, we have the High Priestess. This could also be a situation where maybe you've done something in secret, not necessarily hiding it, but like it was private, it was confidential, it was just between you and the boss, it was just between you and another person. And now it's being made known or being made public, and maybe you're a little nervous with how people are going to take it, and that's okay. If you have a decision to make, if you have a decision on the mind, whatever you're leaning towards, that is the right decision. Whatever you're feeling like is the right decision for you, that is the right decision. Okay, that's a message. With the Two of Cups in the foundation, we have the Hierophant. Absolutely, Pisces. So for some of you, there's a Taurus involved here, but for some of you, this is climbing the ladder. This is new job, promotion, like I say, climbing the ladder of success within an organization, getting onto the property ladder. Is that the phrase? I don't know. I think so. I don't know. Or commitment, a relationship that leads to marriage, a relationship that leads to family settling down. It's also you becoming, it's like new level, right? So manager or exec or in charge of something. There is an agreement here that either has been discussed, agreed upon in principle, and today is made official, known, and public, or you're now talking back and forth. Someone is offering you something, and what gives you pause is you would have to leave a community, you would have to leave a team of people, you would have to leave a group, stand out, be in charge, not have the comfort of being part of a team, just a team member. Now you're in charge. You would have to be in the spotlight. You would have to be the voice of something, the look of something, or image of something, right? Represent something. And that gives you pause. With the Knight of Pentacles in the recent past, we have the Nine of Pentacles. You're ready. You have the knowledge, you have the skills, you have the experience. With the Nine and Knight of Pentacles, this is also turning some sort of hobby into a money-making idea. Harvey has graced us with his presence. What this feels like for some of you, Pisces, is when you do something for fun, you do something as a hobby, and then you set it up as a business, or someone's telling you, hey, you should totally turn this into a money-making idea, and it gets to the point where you have to charge people for something that you would just do for fun, and you feel guilty, right? It's like, I just do this for fun. Why would I charge people? I could just give it to them for free. Why would I charge people? It's I just do it for fun. I don't do this for money. But you know what, Pisces, when you're good at something, don't do it for free. If you have an opportunity to make money off of something that is fun for you, there's nothing wrong with that. It's still what you deserve. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, Harvey. Harvey understands. Okay, with the King of Pentacles in the outcome, we have the Magician. The Page of Swords, yeah. Making something official, signing paperwork, public announcement. Under the Three of Cups, we have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, see? That's what I mean. Leaving a team or a group to pursue your own path with the Star because you've been chosen. Now, whether that's in life, spiritually, Wheel of Fortune, it's your destiny. You've been chosen. The Devil with the Four of Wands, and the Five of Swords, don't let other people hold you back. Don't let other people keep you stuck in a place, in a box that you've outgrown. All right? Don't let your own self-doubts and confidence issues hold you back. That's what this feels like, Pisces. This feels like, whether it's in your love life, whether it's with work, whether it's with how you make your money, whatever this is, okay? You have an opportunity today to sign a contract, come into a partnership, union, elevate, be promoted, or start making money, monetizing something that you do for fun, or as a side thing, or as a project that you do in your spare time, or as a hobby. Okay? And you have an opportunity to profit from that. Okay? And it gives you pause. Why? It's a self-confidence issue, self-worth issue. Okay? because you have the knowledge, you have the experience, you deserve this. Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. And in the center of the reading with the Empress and the Chariot, that's all about confidence, self-love, self-respect, confidence, and willpower. Okay? So you're going to have to look at what it is, whatever the limiting beliefs are, if it's something in how you were raised, if it's something you learned in school, I don't know. But you're going to have to look at it today and figure out, why is it that you feel unworthy? Why is it that you feel like you shouldn't, like it's a bad thing for you to be paid for sharing your knowledge, sharing your experience? Okay? That's something that you should review at this time. For the most part, I'm seeing you're kind of over it. It's just still something there that makes you feel unsure. Okay, that's why you have Justice with High Priestess on the mind. Am I making the right decision? Pisces, yes, you are making the right decision. You should charge your worth. You should happily and gracefully and graciously accept when someone wants to pay you for your services, pay you for your knowledge, pay you for your experience, even if you didn't ask them. For some of you, you're undercharging. Okay, I don't know if you're selling things, especially if it's things you make, you create. You could be undercharging. And I feel like other people have told you should put your prices up, right? This is the time to really step into, right? Elevate. It's like, okay, I'm going to take this seriously. If I'm going to make this, like, turn this into a living, I have to treat it as a business. I don't, I shouldn't feel bad for charging. I shouldn't feel bad for receiving money for this. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a mutual exchange. What you are offering is valuable too. Do you see what I'm saying? Even if it's advice, even if it's expertise. It took you time, it took you years, it took you energy to gain that experience and expertise. Why would you give it away for free? You know what I'm saying? And yes, it's in your power to determine how much you charge for something. But why would you feel guilty charging? Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm seeing. Starting off on a new venture, on a new path, where you're stepping away from a team, a club, amateur level, going pro, okay, however that resonates for you. And embracing this, signing the contract, making some sort of public announcement, okay, with the Magician and the Page of Swords, this is who I am now, this is what I'm doing now, King of Pentacles, yeah? I am now a business owner. This is my status now. This is my title now. Or again, announcements like cascaded if it's in an organization or even government or whatever it is, the association you're involved with. And stepping up and stepping forward with pride, with confidence. So however you're experiencing this elevation in your life, it could even be on a personal level. It could even be where you decide, you know what? I know what I'm doing. I'm not going to stop and ask everybody for advice anymore. I'm going to trust myself enough that I know what I'm doing to make the decisions I need to be making in life. I'm not going to hold myself back or waste time or procrastinate by talking to everybody and everybody's giving me their input and some of it clashes and some of it is contradictory and leaving me confused. I'm going to trust myself first and foremost. Okay? Could be that kind of personal transformation and elevation, absolutely. But I'm definitely seeing an opportunity for promotion, opportunity for you to lead something, be put in the spotlight, even if it's leading a meeting, right? Don't shy away from it. You got this. You can do this. You've got the knowledge. You've got the experience. Okay? Opportunity to, I feel like, fill in for someone, and if it's like the main actor, actress, and you're the understudy, you have an opportunity to take their place because they can't make it. Like, as an example, but you understand the metaphor. You know the lines. You know the play inside out. Do it. You know what I mean? Don't doubt yourself. Don't question yourself. Also, don't feel guilty. It's almost like other people think, oh, Pisces is so lucky, and it makes you feel guilty. Like, why did I get this? Pisces, you worked for this. Luck has very little to do with it. Okay? Remind yourself of that. Yes, Charlie agrees. If someone chooses you, that's their choice that they made. Why would you justify someone else's choice to explain to other people, well, they chose me because of this and that, and maybe this, maybe. No, that's someone else's choice. Why are you justifying or trying to explain why someone else would have chosen you and not other people? Anyone steps up to you with that kind of question, just go, you're just going to have to ask so and so if it was their decision. End of story. Okay? It's time to just blossom, Pisces, and step into your own. Okay? You got this. You deserve this. Nine of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. Luck has very little to do with it when it comes to these energies. These are very independent, self-made type of people, Pisces. And it's time to give yourself credit. Okay? Regardless of whatever, whoever. You know who the people are? I'm not being funny. But the people who sit and just gossip and talk about other people's accomplishments as if, they're just so lucky, or who knows who they're talking to, or there's got to be some sort of nepotism involved, or those people, God bless them, they have the time to do that because they're sitting on their behinds and they're more concerned with what other people are doing. That means they're not doing much themselves. Do you see what I'm saying? Not being funny, just keeping it real. Okay? So why do you care what those people think? Someone who hustles and knows what's involved, they would never make those kinds of comments. They would shake your hands and say, congratulations, Pisces, because they know exactly what it means for you to get there. They know exactly all the work, all the effort, all the blood, sweat, and tears that it took for you to be there. And they show you the respect you deserve. And it's time you showed yourself the respect you deserve. Okay? So don't doubt yourself today. Don't question yourself. Don't let anyone else question you for some sort of huge recognition and accomplishment that's coming your way. All right? So Pisces, that's the storyline. In terms of day-to-day, I'm seeing paperwork come in to review, to sign, to make official. I'm seeing stamps of approval, literally or electronically. I'm seeing a date, someone asking you out on a date. I'm seeing you meeting someone's friends, whether this is a new friend or a romantic partner. For those of you, I feel like you're buying a ticket, you're paying for a ticket or an entrance to either museum or castle or someplace like with ruins, or for others of you, something to do with architecture or relics as well. For those of you, you're booking a trip or taking a trip. Someone could be paying for a trip for you. Don't feel guilty. Venice could be significant for some of you at this time, however that resonates. If it's a trip, if it's talking to someone from Venice, talking to someone about their trip to Venice, or pictures of the bridges or whatever, Venice and masquerade balls could be significant at this time. You could find feathers as confirmation. If you're asking for signs, you could see feathers. You could see dragonflies. I haven't seen a dragonfly in ages. Or butterflies. I'm seeing a statue, so I don't know if it's an ornament that you're buying, or if it's something you're painting, or if it's something you're creating. Sundials could be significant. I'm hearing sunscreen. I don't know if you're out of sunscreen, buying sunscreen, should wear sunscreen, shouldn't wear, I don't know, but that could be significant for some of you. Glass could break around you. You could hear it, or you could break something made of glass with this energy. I'm also seeing like either a ball or something going through someone else's window with this energy. Or people could be throwing things in your garden accidentally, and you may be just throwing things over the fence back to them with this. A new book, either picking up a new book to read, or buying a new book, or someone's gifting you a new book, or some sort of library membership, whether it's an actual library membership or something online. Someone could be buying a book for you or paying for something for you. I also feel like something could be too tight. So I don't know if your shoelaces could be too tight, your watch could be too tight, your top could be too tight. I don't know. Something could have shrank in the wash with this energy as well. And there's something around a child, a daughter in particular. I don't know if they have some sort of contest, competition. and you're there to support, or if they're helping you with something. It doesn't have to be a child. It could be child, but as in they could be an adult as your child or grandchild. And I'm seeing you getting dressed up for something. So I don't know if it's a date. I don't know if it's in an interview or a meeting or just going out, or you just feel like you want to dress up because you're cool, and that's great. I'm also seeing new jewelry for some of you. It will be gifts for some that you're receiving, but for others, you're buying yourself something new in terms of jewelry. It could be gold, okay, or golden or gilded with this energy. And Egypt or Egyptian culture could be significant for you at this time as well. I don't know if you're reading up on the pyramids. I don't know if you're watching a documentary. I don't know if you're looking at something with mummies in it, but that could be something that's going on here as well. There could also be some sort of revelation or some sort of truth spoken, something where something is unraveling. Someone's story could be unraveling, whether you're catching someone in a lie or they're slowly telling you the story. Okay. And I'm also seeing burning incense and sage. Maybe that's something you should do, or that's something you're doing and it will be your confirmation. And I'm also hearing a phone ringing. So getting an important phone call or a very unexpected phone call is happening at this time as well. Yeah, there's something about statues or mannequins as well. Okay. Do you talk to mannequins? Sometimes I'll talk to mannequins because I think they're people. It takes me a second to realize they're mannequins. Anyway, there you go. So Pisces, that's what I have for you. I hope this helps you. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.